So we've got 120 acres here, 2 gallops, a 6 furlong all-weather gallop and a 2 furlong round sand gallop. Started off with about 40 boxes and we've just finished off another 15, so we're up to about 77 here in the main yard now. Now over 100 horses, nearly 70 of them flat, so come a long way in the last 18 months. It was a brilliant year and we had a few stakes runners. Hopefully this year we're looking to obviously increase the winners but also get that stakes level success as well. You know, that first sort of listed winner or group winner. I think that's really what we need to put ourselves on the map. So Dividend, he's a horse we liked from day one last year. He was a bit of a frame to begin with, but showed a lot of ability, and I really fancied him when he went to Lingfield to make his debut. Just probably ran a bit green, missed the break, but he duly obliged when he went out for a second start at Sandown. I think what they said was one of the hottest maidens of the year, one of the first 7 furlong maidens, full of, you had Wathnan in there, Coolmore, Juddmonte, Ammo, all of the big guns, Juddmonte, and he went on to rouse them by 3 lengths at 50-1, and all of the Commercium syndicate members all had a good bet, so that was a brilliant day. And then we tried him at sort of listed level, and he probably just went a bit weak on us last year. Like I said, he was only a frame, so got him back to win his novice under a penalty at the end of the year, and then this year he's come back bigger and better. I don't think we'll go further. I think the mile's perfect. He, like I said, there's not many chinks in his armour. He travels very sweetly. If they go slow, if they go fast, I just think he's got any chinks. He's got a lovely turn of foot. He loves being produced from off the pace, and like I said, just looks like a perfect type for something like the Britannia or Royal Ascot. Chestad's a study of man, comes from a really nice family. Grandam's Light Shift, who won the Oaks. He's a half brother to Dark Shift, who actually we trained at Charlie Hills, won the Royal Hunt Cup, makes him a sort of 3 parts brother to Ulysses as well. So really strong family. Study of Man has done incredibly well last year with likes of Kalpana. And he's one we liked, but took a bit of time with last year, and it paid dividend to see him win first time out. And we actually put him in the French Derby, so he's got an entry in that. I think he's going to be a 10 furlong horse. We might have the possibility of getting further. He settles extremely well, but he's got plenty of gears as well. But I'd like to see him progress over the 10 furlongs to begin with, and look, hopefully we can get up to stakes level. So we'd like him a lot. He's a big horse, great attitude, and hopefully he's one that can bring us to the top. We bought a horse called Witness Stand, who we were lucky enough to take to Saudi. The ground was way too quick for him out there, but he ran a really nice race at the start of the season in the Camage Trophy, dropping back to 6 furlongs, which is probably a little bit too sharp for him. He was only beat 4 lengths by some really high level sprinters, but he's really going to see his best when he steps back up to 7 furlongs again. And again, if soft ground comes, you know, he's really going to be effective on that. So we might go to Haydock for the sprint first weekend in May, and then possibly to the John O'Gaunt at the end of May. And then look, we'll make our plan from there. But you could be looking at like the Lennox, maybe the City of York, all of them races. I think quick ground will be fine, but if we get some rain and there's some soft in it, he's going to be very dangerous. Yeah, so Ruby, again, coming into this winter, I thought she's got to be well handicapped, and we've been waiting for her, for the right race to come around. Again, won by 3 lengths, made all over 5 furlongs at Wolves, beating quite a competitive field. I saw they just put her up £11 today, but she looks exciting. She's got so much speed. She was unlucky not to win the Tats sales race at the end of last year. She ran a massive race on soft ground. I think she's one we could have a lot of fun with. She'll probably go to the Chester May Festival now, and if she was to win there, look, she could maybe end up at Royal Ascot as well. She's so quick out, and she's got that electric first furlong that even if she is drawn a little bit wide, I don't think she'll be stuck out there for long. She loves going around a bend. She actually gets quicker going around a bend, so she just seems like she's got the full package, really high cruising speed. She's able to kick off from the last furlong again, so went on soft ground last year. She obviously liked quicker ground as well, so again, one we're really looking forward to, and delighted for Adam Spratt. It's actually his first yearling he's ever bought, so gave him a really good ride last year going to Royal Ascot. We went to France with her as well, and obviously being placed in both sales races, so to start off the year with a win like that was just incredible. Asma Moray, he's a horse. He was probably a big baby last year, and we ran him on soft, heavy ground, and probably wasn't the greatest idea in the world. But he's come back a much more mature animal this year. Obviously, just trailing behind a 1-4 shot on from Carl Burks, who's got entries in the Guineas and in the Dante. So he still looked very green. He's going to come on plenty for that, but he looks like he's going to be very progressive over this 10 furlong trip. So Verazen, lovely filly, we managed to win with her last year as a 2-year-old, and she was probably just a frame of an animal. Comes from quite a fast family. She looks like she's developed lovely over the winter. She's stronger. She's got a better brain this year, and I think she's well handicapped. I think we could really see her rising up through the weights over the summer.